Good morning, welcome to TERRA at Home. We're here with Tammy, and we're inside our greenhouse area, and we're talking about Crocs. And last time you were on, we were still kind of inside the winter, but focusing on what's to come, and again a new product line as well that you've introduced. So let's sort of take it back to what we were talking about earlier when we first met a couple months ago. Right. And again, we're now graduating into spring and summer.
Yes,
with the shoes.
yes, exciting times.
Yes,
yes,
finally.
Yay! So, so just as you mentioned, Leslie, this is a great shoe. It's called Santa Cruz Flat Bag Clog. It again is a great slip-on, easy style for men. Comes in. This is a great new color that we've introduced. It's the khaki.
Nice and
it's
white.
got the removable insert that you can clean if you need to.
So if they do get wet, you can pull that right out and let them air dry.
Yeah, let them air dry and whatnot. So it's just a really great shoe for the summertime. As I mentioned, it's great for guys who can slip it on, slip it off really easy.
These,
yeah,
aren't they?
Yeah.
I know, because it also comes with the full back too,
yes,
right?
it does as well. So this is a great summer takeoff on the Santa Cruz.
You can just see guys just kicking around in these, right? I mean, it's just such an easy, again, slip-on. And I think, obviously, again, with the feature that we all know so well with Crocs is this. This is the real comfort zone.
Right. This is the cross-light material that comes in all of our Crocs shoes, and it gives that really comfort feel and form-fitting feel that when you have the shoes on. Yeah.
And what's really neat about it, it's almost a little bit of a massage.
It's
something about it. It's very pleasing to the foot.
It is. It's got those little massaging beads that when your foot's in there, it gives you like a little massage as you're walking, which is a really great feature to the shoe.
Okay, so now we know, of course, again, we have the guys line, and that's awesome, but we also have really some, this is one shoe that we were talking about earlier, but again, a nice lightweight, like a linen kind of look to it.
Yeah, this is a really fun shoe. Again, this is sort of part of the A-lay wedge family, so again, it's got the nice heel, it's got the jute-wrapped heel on it. And again, it's got that footbed in it with that Crocs light material in there that gives you that massaging feel as you're walking. And again, it's got the linen color on the top, so it's great for the summer.
It's beautiful. And one thing we need to focus on again is how easy, a lot of people, especially, if you're getting into, I mean, this shoe is great for all ages. So, somebody who's 20 can wear these, but someone who's also, in their 70s or 80s can wear these. And this, it makes it really easy to do up quickly and get out of the house.
It's great. It's got the adjustable strap, and again, like you said, you can take that off and you can take it off really easily.
Right, and just loop it around, and again, so that way you're not spending too much time and bending over trying to do up your shoes. So really, really great, and a nice looking summer shoe. Of course, what we know first off was this basic style as what we identified with Crocs so many years ago.
Yes.
And now, again, this is still so popular and so comfortable for, again, a lot of service workers as well. People love to wear this style. Obviously not this size and Superman on it, but
well, you never know.
you never know, right? But let's talk about some of the characters that you have on some of these now for kids.
Yeah, so this is a great shoe for kids, as you mentioned, Leslie. It's got, this is Superman's really big up and coming. That's really popular this year. Again, it's great for the kids because they can slip it on themselves. There's no laces, and they feel like, hey, this is a shoe that I don't need any help putting on. It's great to clean, rather easy to clean. You just take a damp cloth and away you go.
Yeah, and that's so I was mentioning to you that not too long ago I went on a cruise with my son, and so he's 4, so I got him a pair of these, and I wasn't sure, what do you think? He ditched all the other shoes we had, and this is what he wore. And again, being 4, he was able to put them on himself.
Yeah, that's great.
And he runs around like a crazy person, so he was able to actually not flip, and they didn't come off. So really a great benefit. I personally think, for really when you go to splash pads and you go to pool sides, basically pretty much most kids are wearing these.
Yes.
Because again, they're just basically just rubber. They don't absorb water.
Exactly, and really, again, it's slip resistant. So the kids, if they're walking a little too fast, they've got that slip resistant material on there that'll help them to kind of grip the ground as they're walking.
I actually think it made them run faster, which is maybe not a good thing. But then again, that's awesome. So obviously, again, familiar. Of course, we have all of these in the adult sizes as well, right? Because everybody just loves to have these. And
not in the license, but yes.
Not in the license, again, not the Superman ones. But to be able to throw on, and again, lots of bright colors, great colors, oranges and pinks and fun colors. A lot of gardeners, and of course, being here at TERRA, this is why TERRA carries this product line. A lot of gardeners use Crocs.
Yes, they're great for the garden. They're comfortable, and again, it's that slip on, slip off. And they can slip it on when they need to and slip it off when they need to. So it's really great that way.
People just literally have them in their garage or at their front door, and they're able to just run, and they're just quick go-to shoes. But also, again, if you just want to go to the grocery store, I mean, they're just easy, good shoes to wear.
Absolutely.
And comfortable. So let's now focus and move to your new line, Ocean Minded.
Yes, so Ocean Minded is a line developed by Crocs, and it really sort of inspires the West Coast style of that young, trendy consumer.
You can see that.
Yeah, so it's really, we've got 3 different styles here that we have just for women, but we also have styles for men as well.
Okay.
So this one here is the Del Mar stacked flip, and it's a great wedge. As you can see, it's nice and bright and colorful.
Yeah, fun colors.
Yeah, and it's got the premium leather insole.
So this is leather.
It is.
That's so cool.
Yes, it's really great. And again, it's just a fun shoe. Great for the summertime. You know, you can slip that on if you're going out for dinner, or you just want to go to the grocery store. You can slip this on too. Really easy to do. And then we have the Espresso Seafoam, which is another great color.
Yeah, we're loving these color combinations.
Yeah,
this is cool. The
fun.
neutral with that real nice aquamarine
A lot
color.
of fun, and again, it's just a really fun shoe. And who doesn't love a wedge? You know, you got the little bit of lift on it.
Yeah, exactly. And again, just a nice looking shoe. And I think the big thing with Crocs nowadays is that, you know, because we so easily identified Crocs as this, sometimes you walk by and you would never know in a million years that was a Croc.
Yes.
So that's people have to, what?
Yes.
Crocs make what?
Yes.
So, yeah.
Yes, until you try them on, and then you get the comfort, which we're all known to love Crocs for. So yeah.
And also, and again, it's just the color combinations and how trendy they are, and lightweight. And that's the one thing that continues on no matter what, lightweight.
Absolutely, absolutely. So this is the next really fun, young, I love this style. This is the Manhattan flip-flop. And again, it's got that leather premium insole. It's got the braided leather. That's also premium leather. It's got the little ocean-minded metal decal there on the front. Cool. It's just a fun shoe. You can dress it up and dress it down. I think this is a really great shoe. This is the Glamour Pink, and then we have the Island Green color as well.
Right. And you know, and again with these, we were talking about how flexible the sole is, which is really makes them comfortable. A lot of time the flat flip-flops are very hard-soled, and you're walking, and eventually it just becomes very uncomfortable.
Yes.
So you're still getting that give and a flex while you're walking.
Absolutely.
And as you're saying, nowadays people are wearing flats a lot more with, you know, especially with the whole maxi dress still out, and just wearing sundresses, it can look really pretty just to wear out.
Yeah, with capris, a sundress. I just absolutely love this color. I know. This is a great summer
when
color.
I saw them, I just went right over and went, whoa,
yeah,
like right
it's
away.
a lot of fun. I mean, you know, really, that's what summer's all about, color and being comfortable.
Yeah,
so,
oh, I love it.
That's great.
And then, of course, these are really great. These look more like beachy poolside.
Yeah, you know what? These are a really great shoe. I'll tell you why. It's got the upper textile synthetic material, which makes it easy for if it gets wet, so it dries really quickly. And again, it's got sort of a rubber sole on the bottom, and again, it's super comfortable and lightweight.
Yeah,
Feel
and
that.
I love that. Oh, see, that's great.
Yeah, so
and that, again,
seaweed.
it's got that real nice give to it, really spongy and soft, which is what you want to put your foot in. You can see a lot of lifeguards wanting to wear these.
Yeah,
these are great.
for sure, for
these
sure.
These are really, really great. So again, just we remind everybody that all these styles are available at our locations, and really, like, they're literally, we wrap around the store with all different varieties of Crocs. So this is just an example of some of the colors and designs, but there's so much to see for basically your entire family. So.
There is.
Thanks, Tammy, for coming on the show and showing
Leslie.
us more. Always fun to see what Crocs are making.
Thanks
all right,
again.
that's it for now. We'll have more Terra at home after this.
Told you Mom was coming this weekend, right?
No, you left that part out. Her first visit this weekend? Look around, we're not ready for that.
Where are you going?
To Terra, where do you think?
This is amazing. You're amazing.
Well, we had a little help.
TERRA, where color lives.
You've sat under them and built forts in them. You've swung from them and fell out of them. You've even fallen in love under them. Trees have always held a special place in our hearts and memories. A natural beauty, trees will grow with you and your family and bring color and nature into your world. For your assurance of quality, look for trees and shrubs with the Medallion plant tag. Medallion plants, locally grown, the pride of Niagara.
Heritage perennials. Look for us in the blue pots.
Good morning, welcome to Terra at Home. And hey, guess who I found? Kris Moretti. Welcome back to the show. And this is kind of our Mother's Day show, so it works perfectly. We get to talk about your little belly too. She's having a baby.
I am having a baby.
So you're doing August, right?
I am.
So
August 1st.
congratulations.
Thank
Well, we're
you.
just growing this Terra family left, right, and center, right?
That's right.
Aw, you look so great. Good for you. Well, this works perfectly. We're talking about all the new product line that are in the stores right now, and really great gift ideas, especially for mom.
Yeah, I've tried really hard to find some great gift options for mom, not just for Mother's Day, but for any time
Right.
of year. Mother's Day especially, though, is a great time to obviously show mom how much she's appreciated. And we've got some brand new lines in the stores this season. We'll start off with something I'm most excited about, loose leaf tea. There's something really special about loose leaf tea. It makes it that much more, I don't know, ceremonial, I think,
It
in
does.
some
It's a
ways.
bit of a ritual for people to have a nice cup of tea, and
Yeah.
I think now all the nice product that is around just, again, the tea itself.
Yeah.
And the colors, it's beautiful.
It is. So we'll start off, I've got some great teapots that were designed in London. So these are specifically made for loose leaf tea. Of course, if you've got bag teas that you're in love with, that's fine. You can still use bags with this system. But we've got a 4-cup and a 2-cup option. And basically, they're made to make loose leaf tea brewing that much easier, where we've already got the little basket inside.
That's a great idea.
So your choice of loose leaf teas can go right into the basket. You fill it with hot water, and away you go.
And this is actually a really great gift idea. The little two-cup one is a great gift for someone to take to the office.
Yeah,
right?
tea for, well, it says tea for 2, but let's be serious. This is tea for 1.
Yeah, we all know. We pull out the giant mug and you fill it up and you're good to go.
Exactly. So,
it's good for you
great
at the office.
teapots. We've got different, great assortment of colors and styles. So something for everyone there.
Yeah.
These are a perfect complement for this other part that I'm going to talk about, the Tea Forte system. So
Yes.
Tea Forte is the brand of tea that we're carrying at Terra this season, and basically Tea Forte specializes in loose leaf tea made easy. So this is a no-brainer. We've got a great selection of flavors available, some of which are certified organic, a great number of them actually, which is important to more and more people, and a selection of classic teas in terms of black tea like Earl Grey and your classic English breakfast, all the way to some really interesting combinations of herbal teas like Belgian mint, for instance, which has chocolate in it, and it's just decadent and wonderful.
But it's amazing how you can have those flavors in a tea, and again, you know, as we know, teas are very low calorie, if any calories, a lot of them. So, I mean, to have those flavors, it almost sort of depresses the appetite a little bit. You know, have a cup of tea if you're feeling hungry, and again, especially a Belgian mint, you can have that instead of actually eating chocolate. So it actually satisfies.
Belgian mint in particular is one that's been recommended if you're trying to cut down on your coffee consumption. So it's got the richness of chocolate and that sort of flavor that's reminiscent of coffee. It's a tea for coffee drinkers, but it has very, very little caffeine. So if you're trying to cut down on your caffeine consumption and cut down on coffee, then the Belgian mint tea could be a great option.
That's a good idea, because a lot of people, when they're working, particularly if we're talking about taking this to the office, will drink coffee all day, and they're jittery by the afternoon, but they continue to drink coffee. So this is, again, a good option to turn to the tea side of things. And again, good flavors and good flavor packs of combinations that we can do.
Definitely. So right here we've got a great gift option. This is the Garden Harvest White Tea Selection. All of these flavors are organic, so we've got a selection of 5 different types of tea in here inspired by the garden. So it's perfect for spring.
Perfect for Terra.
It is perfect for Terra, perfect for spring. It's beautifully packaged, and when we open it up we see, so what we have inside are actually, they're called single steeps. So it's a single cup package of loose leaf tea. So let's try the Tupelo Honey Fig. It's just tea for that one person. You could put this into your teapot, or with the Tea Forte system, we've got what's called the Katie Cup. I'm in love with this cup.
I like this cup
and I have
too.
this very one at home, and I just love it. So this helps keep it warm while it's steeping. We've got a basket inside, so it's a good volume of tea in there.
It is.
Got your basket.
And a good volume cup, because you all want a big cup of tea.
That's right. It's double walled, so it's nice and insulated. So we've got our loose leaf tea inside, our Tupelo Honey Fig.
Oh, I can smell it already.
Doesn't it smell heavenly?
Oh my goodness.
So we fill the basket.
I'm gonna smell right up close. Oh wow, that's cool.
So we've got our
great
water going on the kettle right here. All you have to do is fill it up.
You know what, Kris, when you have your baby, this will come in handy as well, because you'll make your tea and then your baby will need you for an hour, so you can put this on, and then you'll get back to your tea and it won't be cold.
That's exactly it. So that'll keep it warm while it's steeping.
There you go.
It also comes in handy when you're tea is done, and I do this all the time, and my husband isn't very happy with me, but when it is finished steeping, you can actually just sort of go like that and leave it on the counter, and then he comes and yells at you for not cleaning it up later. So that's always a good option.
So you buy the tea, and you also get Chris's husband at home as well. It's all part of the package. He's in here somewhere. This is actually a cool one too. So this is including this cup.
Yeah. So this is a great gift pack, perfect to have sort of a starter sampler of everything that you need on this system. So you've got this cup exactly, and a sampling of loose leaf teas in the package in the coconut series. So we've got flavors like coconut chai, just absolutely delicious. We also have this package in World of Teas, so if you like classic black teas, that's available as well.
Okay.
So there are a few different options, a few different cup styles available in store, and different gift packs. Like I said, we've got the Garden Harvest here, but we've also got the World of Teas in the same system. All sorts of different options and different sizes for different needs.
And that's and the display is so beautiful, the way you guys have set it all up. It looks so nice. You can't not walk by. Like you have to, like you just, or you can't walk by. You literally, you look at it and all the colors of the teapots and the choice, and you just stop and you're like, I got to figure out somebody I can buy this for. So
for sure.
it is really a nice option.
And if
of
you don't
course,
want to buy it for mom, you just buy it for yourself.
well, that's, yeah, exactly. It's always easy for girls, right? But looking at, again, some of the other things that are carrying over, which are also nice gift ideas as well. Again, if we're talking about tea and coffee lovers.
Yep.
Just again, good options here. I'll turn it around so people can see.
Yeah, we have good accessories for the home kitchen. So whether it's top of table, top of counter type stuff, there's great options there. Speaking of kitchen, we've also got the Cucina line by Fruits and Passion.
Yes.
So these are made in Canada, all natural, with essential oils. They're great options for the kitchen. We've been using them on the TERRA at Home set for years. So this is, like I said, all natural, made with olive oil and all sorts of great things for your hands. And they're Cucina fragrances are specifically formulated to sort of be reminiscent of freshness in the kitchen. So they blend perfectly with your kitchen environment.
You're right. My husband actually mentioned that I'm just look at which one this one is. Okay, so this one is the ginger and Sicilian lemon. Yeah, so again, sometimes people will buy the scents that are, you know, like gingerbread or things like that, but in the kitchen that's almost conflicting with what you're making. So I think I have it's like a pink peppercorn type one. But again, so it's nice because it actually flows with when you're cooking and you're constantly washing your hands, or you're not getting interrupted by sugar smells. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
So these are clean.
Complement your everyday cooking, and again, great gift options in all sorts of different sizes, different uses. We've got everything from dish soap to air freshener.
Yeah,
so
good selection of these products.
Great range.
And great candles, great options for ideas. You always you're doing a good job picking out some really fun things for us to shop. I'm spending too much money, so thanks so much, Kris. And good luck with the baby. I'm sure you'll see before we that little munchkin. That's it for now. We'll have more TERRA at Home. Good morning, welcome back to TERRA at Home. We're in our kitchen with Chef Rachel, and hi. We're making a really straightforward vegetarian dish using spaghetti squash.
Yes.
Okay.
So this is one of my favorite things to use because, as I've told you before, I like to eat pasta, but I try to, you know, hold off on it. I try to
keep it at bay a little bit, right?
Yeah, my carb intake. But I do love pasta, and I do love all the different flavors that you can mix with pasta, whether it's something like this or a tomato sauce with meatballs. So anyways, the spaghetti squash is a way to get that pasta kind of feeling without actually having the pasta.
Which is interesting. Someone would say, well, okay, wait a minute, it's a squash, but I mean, if you look at the inside of a spaghetti squash, it really does emulate like pasta.
It does.
Spaghetti.
So I'll show you, and I'll just explain to you how I cooked it. So this is quite a small one. Actually, I noticed in the grocery store that this is on the small side, but they do come big. So I roasted this one whole, or as we were talking about, you can cut it in half and roast it just the halves down. Okay, you don't need to put anything on it. Right. But if you do it whole, prick it with a fork or a knife like you would
because we're talking to be a massive explosion in your oven if you don't. You'll learn quickly next time.
So then once it's done, just let it cool a little bit, and I sliced it in half, and then this is kind of what you get, right? Now on this side, I have already taken out the seeds, but there are some seeds in here. So just with a spoon, you just want to gently pull them out and try not to
too much of the flesh,
of the good
right?
stuff.
Yeah.
So,
but it's just they're really amazing. And when you think about the health benefits, by having this as being your pasta, it's a vegetable, so it's naturally it's going to be low carb, and it's going to be you're getting more nutrients. So it's really a neat option. And I remember last time, as you were saying, we did it with us. We did like a spaghetti and meatballs version using this, which was so good. You don't even miss the pasta.
You don't. It's so similar. A great alternative.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll just leave that for now.
Okay.
And then.
So how long did you leave that in the oven for?
Oh, right. So in the oven at 350, it takes about an hour and 20 minutes to roast. Okay, one this size. So we'll leave that for now, and I'll show you how we scoop it out after. But in the meantime, we'll just get the sauce started. I just see another little seed there. Okay. So put our pan up to medium-high heat, and I have quite a bit of oil in here, only because this is going to be the majority of our sauce. It's going to be kind of an oil wine type sauce. So we put a lot of oil in here, and we'll just get it heated up. And starting off with some garlic, a lot of garlic actually, because again, this is a really simple sauce, but not a whole lot of flavor. So the white wine, the oil, the garlic.
That's what's going to really flavorize.
Finish it off with parsley. So I have about 4 or 5 cloves of garlic here that we'll put in.
We laugh because Rachel likes garlic.
I like my garlic. Okay, so get that going high, and then I also have 1 shallot too.
Okay. Then again, that's really good flavor too. I like this.
I do start a lot of my sauces with these same flavors, but they work well.
It makes your kitchen smell good.
So because there's a lot of oil in here, you want to just watch it because you don't want the garlic to burn, but you do want to get it kind of almost frying right in that oil because there's so much. And I usually say just do that for a couple minutes until you can start to smell it, which doesn't take very long. And I'll turn it down a little bit because I can see that it's going fast, and it's gonna get brown really, really quickly, right? When you do it like that, so just keep an eye on it.
Okay.
At this point, we can season, so I'll put in some salt and pepper, and then I like to add to this some chili flakes as well. It gives it a little bit of red color and just a nice little kick.
You always like it having a little bit of a kick too, right? And I'm finding I'm doing that more now too. I tend to add little bits of some type of heat to a lot of things I'm cooking now. It just sort of gives it a little bit more depth.
So those are nice flavors. I like the spiciness of the red pepper with the freshness of the lemon. Personally, I think it goes really well.
Okay.
So there we go. That's going. That looks like a wonderful sauce. And always have a little bit of extra oil because at the end, if we need to, we can just add some oil in there as well. But at this time, I'm going to add in some white wine and a little bit of stock too, just to. It's
amazing how sometimes such a simple, straightforward ingredients like that have so much flavor, especially as you say with the white wine and then having lemon, and it's going to be really good.
Yeah, this is very what I call to be Mediterranean.
Okay.
With these flavors, so.
Well, especially because you're adding olives, right? That's going to be kind of cool. That's the difference here. I was surprised when you said you were making it with olives, so I know I let the cat out of the bag, but it's official.
We can add those in a minute.
Okay.
But if you wanted to leave the olives out, this sauce would be just as good as it is with the wine, the stock, the parsley, the lemon, without the olives. But I like olives a lot, so why not throw them in? Another great thing that goes well with this is, like a caper, that same salty capers, sun-dried tomatoes, artichokes, all those flavors are really nice. So let's let that simmer for a bit. In the meantime, I'll show you how to take the spaghetti squash out.
Okay.
And then when your sauce is ready, basically you just want to toss it with the spaghetti squash and you're all set. So at this time we can add in these olives. So I just have green olives and the black Kalamata I like to use. I find they have a lot of flavor. There we go. So we can let that simmer, and then we'll finish it off with the parsley and the lemon at the end. Okay. And a little bit of Parmesan cheese.
Cool.
There we go.
All right.
So for this, very simple. You just take a fork and basically just scrape it out. So it's really easy. It comes out very easily. And
it's amazing.
And like mentioned, it resembles.
And it's actually quite a bit in there too.
There
I'm always
is.
surprised how much comes out.
There is, and like I said, this is an even small one. So
Right, yeah.
compared to a lot of the ones that you see.
Look at that.
So
It's the coolest consistency. I love it.
it is neat. It is neat. A great alternative. One of my favorites. Especially in the springtime now, you want to kind of watch what you're eating, start eating
get a little bit lighter.
A little lighter.
And you know, I think what's great about this is, as you were saying, it really, I mean, because it is a squash, it's a very mild flavor. So again, you can create so many different types of sauces. So what you may use for any pasta sauce, you could really kind of, you know, obviously some might get a little bit heavy, but it's, you know, it's good.
Yeah, you can really do anything with it.
All right, very
So
good.
there we
Okay,
go.
so what we'll do is we'll put this all together. We'll come back from break and we'll show you what it looks like in just a few.
Told you Mom was coming this weekend, right?
No, you left that part out. Her first visit this weekend? Look around, we're not ready for that.
Where are you going?
To Terra, where do you think?
This is amazing. You're amazing.
Well, we had a little help.
Terra, where color lives.
Welcome back to Terra at Home. We are finishing up Chef Rachel's spaghetti squash dish, and smelling very olivey now, and
Yes.
and lots of hot pepper flakes in there, and
Yes,
we're good
there
to go. All right, so basically it's kind of reduced down a little bit, and olives are nice and soft. And
Yeah, so that's our sauce there. It's not a whole lot, but nice garlic and a little bit of wine. And I did put a little bit of lemon zest in there as well, but we'll add some more. And at this point, you can turn it off the heat as long as this is nice and hot. We'll just add this in just to coat it and
Yeah.
slightly warm it up.
And it
But
coats
because
it better
it's
that way too, doesn't it? By adding the squash to the pan.
into the pan, right? And you just don't want to cook it too much because it already is cooked, right?
Right. 'Cause you don't want that squash breaking up, right? And I
Right.
guess
You want to try to keep it shape as much as you can. So just toss it like this.
It's amazing.
And
so cool. Totally looks like pasta.
we can finish it off with some fresh parsley, which always adds a nice touch.
Color.
And we're ready to
while
plate.
you're plating it, I'll just remind everybody, of course, that you can find all of Chef Rachel's recipes on our website, terragreenhouses.com. And again, this was a good one. This is nice, as you're saying, this time of year, as we start to move our way through spring and towards summer. This is just a good, healthy dish. Very Mediterranean-like, and yeah, it's just a really nice way. And again, you can sort of start to broaden your horizons once you cook a spaghetti squash. You realize what you can do with it, and you can make basically any kind of. You can just make a pasta.
Yeah, it really
without
goes
using
with
pasta.
anything.
Yeah, this is nice.
So there we go. And
I'd be
then
very interested in trying this because it's just something I wouldn't even have ever thought to make any element of this. So this is kind of cool. Looks very good. And so you're going to put a little bit of cheese on top too, are you?
yes, we'll finish it
that's
off.
good. Cheese is good.
Cheese.
We like cheese, don't we?
We do.
Very good.
We do. It's always a nice finishing touch.
Okay. I'll
So a
let you
little
do
bit
it.
of fresh Parmesan
Perfect.
on the top, and like I
Very
said,
nice.
some more lemon zest,
Okay.
and that's
Looks
it.
good. Well, thank you, Chef Rachel.
Thank
a
you.
nice looking dish. Have yourself a great weekend. We'll see you next week.